Pokemon, one of the most iconic franchises in recent history.
Meh, I like Digimon.
Really? I mean, I did too, but seriously? You're gonna do this now? At the start of my video?
You're right, I'll wait.
No, that's not... Anyway, with the introduction of Pokemon Sword and Shield...
And gun.
What? No, that's just a meme, I think. Anyway, I thought it a good time to bring up my love and mild obsession with Pokemon. But first, why do people love Pokemon so much?
Beats me?
Well, I can only speak from experience, but in my opinion, it's a few things. First, as a kid, imagine feeling like you get to go off on a journey.
Yes, at the ripe old age of 10.
Okay, true, but you know what? That's enough. You can go in here. Gotcha. Whew, much better. Now, on that journey, you encounter crazy cool creatures, say that 3 times fast, that you can collect and raise. Oh, and they evolve into other creatures in a weird heavenly butterfly-like metamorphosis right before your eyes. Now, the fighting aside, just that alone sounded pretty awesome to me as a child. In this world, my mom would give me some sweet running shoes, which would somehow give me an unlimited amount of stamina, and send me on my way to collect cute, cuddly, and sweet-looking creatures. The best part was there was no fear involved. What I mean by that is, in this world, the worst thing that could happen is you would have to try and weave your way through other trainers as to avoid battling because you need to heal your Pokemon since they are all almost fainted, and oh come on, I was on the other side of the road! So that's one reason, and for the sake of time, a big reason why adults like Pokemon is nostalgia. I mean, what did you think I was gonna say? We like watching cartoon animals fight each other? Well, maybe some of us, but we don't like to talk about them. One of my first memories as a child was of Pokemon, and it's really helped shape me as a human being. Not a furry. The Pokemon show hit the United States in 1998. I was 6 at the time, and still remember it pretty vividly. Back in the ancient times, we used VHS to record and play shows and movies. For the younglings out there, these were also known as tapes. Basically black bricks that played videos. I remember asking my dad to record the first, and later all, episodes of the Pokemon show when it was first released. Mind you, VHS recording wasn't like DVR today. From what I can remember, you had to watch the show while you recorded it. Honestly, I wanted to do that anyway, so every day before school, I would watch the new episode, record it, and then when I got home from school, I'd watch it again. As a small kid with a high voice and dark hair, I really connected with the main character of the show, Ash, who at the time I also thought was Red in the video games. Of course, later I found out a girl was the voice actor for Ash, which didn't make me feel feminine at all. I loved Pokemon from day one of the show. I watched every episode, bought as much toys as my parents could afford, and played every game I could get my hands on. And yes, I collected Pokemon cards too. I used to just collect them as playing the card game wasn't nearly as fun to me as the video games. I actually still have some of the oldest, rarest cards you can find, and they're in pretty good shape. But don't worry, they're all locked away in a safe place. As I've grown older, I've still been a pretty big fan of the franchise. I've continued to play nearly every game and will watch the occasional episode from time to time. I'm not as obsessed as I once was, but there have been a few instances where my love for Pokemon did get a bit out of hand. In recent history, my obsession was Pokemon Go. If you are a really old subscriber, you might know that this channel actually used to be a Pokemon Go channel. This channel, and Pokemon Go itself, allowed me to meet some really awesome people in the community, and I wouldn't trade that time for anything. I enjoyed the game so much when it first came out, I decided I might as well make videos of it. I posted every day, and played as much as I could. When I say I played as much as I could, I mean the game was running pretty much 24/7, 7 days a week, for about a year. This was draining and not really great for my health or relationship. After a while, I had to move from where I lived to a more rural location, like really rural. And once I moved, I tried to continue playing, but Pokemon Go isn't really a great game in rural places. And as someone who can't drive an hour to the closest city all the time, I decided to step away from Pokemon Go. For the most part. One of the best parts about Pokemon now, like most things on the internet, are the memes. Cue the memes. Okay. Hello? Can you hear me?
See, I told you, there was a Pokemon gun.
No, that's in the meme section of the video. Weren't you paying any attention?
I was in a Pokeball. How was I supposed to pay attention? It's so dark. No!
Pokemon has helped me become more social and has facilitated my love for animals, of which I've had many. There are a lot more stories and reasons why I love Pokemon, but this video is already getting a bit long and I have a lot to do. So I'll save those stories for another time. I want to extend a huge thank you to Maaz of TheAMaazing YouTube channel for his awesome voice contribution. He's also a great animator, and I highly suggest you go over and subscribe to his channel. Of course, I also want to thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. If you like this video, please consider liking it down below and subscribing to the channel for more videos. You might want to ring that notification bell as well, since as an animator, even I don't know when my next video will be posted. Thanks again, and as always, follow your dreams.